You talking about this a luxury apartment? Where my daggone packages at? Where's my packages? Cause I'm looking and my packages ain't in here. Somebody done come out here and got my stuff. Where the cameras at? That's luxury. Protect my stuff. Now throw your hands up.
I live in what's called a luxury apartment, as you can see here.
Have you ever wondered why it seems like all of the new apartments being built are all luxury buildings?
All of our units start at like $2,900. Studios are included in that, and it kind of goes up from there.
Baby, y'all better stop letting these apartment complexes fool y'all into thinking that you are really about to live a life of luxury.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but when you're looking for an apartment, fuck the amenities.
Full of fucking slumlords, y'all. This room belongs to my youngest two daughters.
Well, guys. Here we go.
Something ain't right.
Guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, like this video. It really does help the channel. Guys, today we are going to be talking about luxuries apartments. Nowadays, they are everywhere.
Have you ever wondered why it seems like all of the new apartments being built are all luxury buildings? Even though we know they're all made with cheap chopstick construction where you can hear your neighbors walking upstairs. Of course, modern building codes and safety standards play a role in the high cost, but the real problem is parking. In many places, especially here in California, until recently, a minimum number of parking stalls is required for each unit. And as you can see, a 2-bedroom requires more than 2 parking spaces per unit. No matter how you decide to do it, parking is always expensive, even if you do an open parking lot like this, because you could have just built more homes there and better utilized the land. Building a parking structure is obviously expensive because it can't be made of chopsticks, and for obvious reasons, so is underground parking. Parking is estimated to cost up to $75,000 per unit, which is such a big chunk of the cost that developers can only justify it if they make luxury apartments. Fortunately, as of last year, California banned such parking minimums as long as it's within a half-mile of public transportation, so hopefully, maybe in the future, all of these new apartments won't be limited to luxury apartments.
Guys, nowadays, everything is considered luxury. Everything.
Yeah, all of our units start at like $2,900. Studios are included in that, and it kind of goes up from there. And then you have to keep in mind that like your rent doesn't cover the trash fee, the internet fee, the Wi-Fi fee, the because we fucking can fee. You're saying there's like trash in the hallways? Well, yeah, you can't opt out of the trash fee. That's mandatory. Yeah, I know the elevator doesn't work, but like, I don't know, take the stairs. Like, that's not really our problem. I guess we can call maintenance, but like I said, it's not really our problem. We actually do something called dynamic pricing. So like every day that you check the price, it changes daily depending on how many people are viewing.
Oh shit.
I know you have 2 people and you're like living with a roommate, but we only allow 1 parking spot. The additional parking spot is an additional $500 a month. Right. And then don't forget taxes and fees. And then your deposit's gonna be probably $2,900 because that's the maximum we can ask for. Maybe more. Why is the bathroom larger than the kitchen? I don't know. That's a great question. I wasn't there when they built it.
Guys, let's be real. Luxuries apartments nowadays, they are a joke. You could take any building and just slap the name luxury in front of it, and you're gonna be able to charge $3,500 for a 2-bedroom apartment.
What kind of is it?
Yeah, I'm serious. That's serious. On top of that, that doesn't include the garbage valet, the internet, and the additional parking.
Baby, y'all better stop letting these apartment complexes fool y'all into thinking that you are really about to live a life of luxury just because they labeled the apartment a luxury apartment.
Yeah.
What is luxury about hearing somebody back getting broke out to the wall to the left, Somebody playing Stomp from Kirk Franklin upstairs like they on the damn set of Jumanji and the damn Stampede about to fall through the ceiling. Somebody to the right of you cooking curry goat, and now the damn hallway smell like old stale feet. What is the luxury of that? Well, they got a gym. Yes. And the gym be full of damn people. You can never get in there. Well, they got security. Well, then how is it that my damn packages keep coming up missing?
Exactly. Tell me about it.
So what exactly is the luxury is what I'm trying to... Is it the price? Because my God, today, some of y'all are out here paying $2,300, $2,600 for an apartment with no real sense of privacy. So I just want to know what is the luxury? Now, if the apartment complex comes with a cleaning service, that's luxury. If the apartment comes with a discount code that can be used at the grocery stores within 10 blocks, that's a luxury. If the women can go downstairs and get an old nasty full set done and get their hair done and get their toes done, that's a luxury. You know what I mean? Like if downstairs they got a little cigar lounge for the minute they need to walk away before they fuck around and strangle the damn wife, that's a luxury. These people out here giving y'all the basic damn necessities and are labeling it as luxury, and I don't like it. What do you mean it comes with a refrigerator? I'll be damned. If I'm paying $5,500 a damn month, I would hope the bitch would come with a damn refrigerator. Huh?
I live in what's called a luxury apartment, as you can see here. My luxury apartment's called the Lofts at Harmony Mills. Every community's got a luxurious apartment like the Lofts. What I love about the Lofts are the luxurious amenities. These trash chutes at the Lofts are luxurious in how they overflow. Don't worry, it's luxury trash. Another pinnacle amenity of all luxurious apartments like the Lofts are the mysterious stains that keep popping up in the hallways. Here's another thing I love. Luxurious key fob entry. I guess, let's see if it works. Is it gonna work? I guess maybe it doesn't work all the time. But that's okay, don't be entitled. You can use the keys instead to get in the main door. I guess you just gotta jiggle it. I think I could get it. Just holy potato sauce is a little bit difficult. Okay, there we go. Finally, I got it. Luxurious. Yeah, maybe the pool's been closed for almost 2 months because it failed inspection, but, you know, don't complain about that. If you're paying for luxury living, you shouldn't complain at all. I complained on TikTok, and then they served me a notice of non-renewal. Now I gotta leave my apartment in May. I'm not sure what's gonna happen next, but follow to see what happens.
There you have it, guys. That's a luxury apartment right there. The only luxury about these apartments are the price. They are overpriced.
It's expensive. Gotta make money.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but when you're looking for an apartment, fuck the amenities. They're gonna try to sell you on everything else but the unit. You'll be right here spending $3,000 on a studio apartment just because it's got a pool and a pickleball table. Oh yeah, my apartment got a rooftop lounge and an indoor pool. You ain't gonna use that shit. You're gonna be at work trying to pay that rent. And if you do use the amenities, it's gonna be crowded as hell because all your neighbors gotta use it too. And I tell you one thing, it ain't nothing luxury about hearing your neighbors fucking. The walls must be made of paper mache, 2x4s or something. Got them Trey Songz walls. I bet the neighbors know my name. They do. Hey man, all I'm saying is don't get scammed into one of these luxury apartments because they will try you. Do your due diligence, look through the reviews, make sure it's an actual good apartment. You could save a lot of money. Or, you know, go ahead and find out yourself. You're gonna wish you hadn't. I'm telling you.
Guys, the only luxury place about all these apartments is the clubhouse.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it. They are going to try to sell you the clubhouse. They're going to show you the clubhouse first, then they're going to show you the pool, and then they're going to tell you, oh, you have this nice gym over here that you're going to be able to use and work out. But I would say 5 days out of the week, you're going to be working like a horse to be able to pay this freaking apartment because obviously it's overpriced.
It's funny because it's true.
And you are paying for shit that you don't even need and you don't even use. So forget about all the luxury shit that they try to sell you and focus on yourself. Focus on the inside of the apartment. That's where you're going to live. You're not going to live in the clubhouse. obviously. And sometimes you don't even use the pool. You don't even use the gym. Like this guy was saying. You know why? Because you have to work so much to pay for these crappy apartments that they are selling to you like a luxury.
Wait, what?
Like, come on, guys.
Full of fucking slumlords, y'all. This room belongs to my youngest two daughters. And at this point, it's so cold in here that I could see the smoke coming out of my mouth.
Look at that shit. That's in New York.
While I'm talking.
Are you serious? This has to be illegal. Crazy, crazy.
Well, I guess it's time to crank up the space heaters and plug in the hot water, because, listen, at the end of the day, as a mom, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's fucking cold. At the end of the day, the purpose of this video is to bring awareness as to what goes on living in New York City. They give us these subsidies that are supposed to help us, quote unquote, pay the rent. And the landlords take the money a lot of the times.
This lady, she's receiving some type of government assistance, some type of help. On top of that, she's paying $3,000. That's freaking crazy. That's why living in New York is insane.
God damn! And they don't provide the things that they're supposed to provide, like heat, hot water, a refrigerator, even a stove. And nothing ever really happens. Even after reporting to 311, even after reporting to HPD, nothing happens. So I need the community, because I know I'm not alone, to band together, tag the mayor, tag the news company, tag whoever. Because there's no reason why when I wake up in the morning after you get your $3,000 in rent, I don't have heat. This has been going on now for about 2 weeks, and honestly, I'm over it. Even with plugging in space heaters, I can't get it warm enough in here. Even with boiling the water on a stove, I can't get it warm enough in here. And at the end of the day, I should not have to use the stove or the oven and risk carbon monoxide poisoning and all of those type of... I should not have to go through that. And I know I'm not alone. So anybody else in New York City that's out here cold with me, please tag yourself, tag your story, tag everybody, tag anybody, anyone who you think can help at this point. Because now I'm reaching out to the community.
Of course, lady, you are not alone. What about the rest of the tenants living in the same building? Pretty much they go into the same situation, because it's not only you with no heating on your apartments. This is crazy, guys. $3,000 for a freaking apartment in New York.
What?
Even with assistance from the government. Guys, where are we going to end up? Nowadays, everybody has a luxury apartments, and they feel they could charge an arm and a leg for an apartment, for a studio apartment. $1,500, $2,000. Are you guys out of your mind? And then on top of that, they slap all these crazy fees, parking fees, garbage fees, whatever fees they feel like charging you, they're gonna charge it to you. It is insane, guys. So don't fall for this bullshit of luxury apartments, because they are not worth it. They are made of cardboard and toothpicks. So get yourself together, find you a really nice apartment, not a luxury apartment, because you're gonna be paying a lot of extra money for shit that you don't even need and you don't even use, just to tell your friends and family that you live in a luxury apartment. It's not worth it, guys. It is not worth it. So guys, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this whole situation of luxury apartments. They are popping up everywhere. Tell me your story if you have fell into this trap. Because it is crazy, guys. If you made it this far into the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, like this video. It really does help the channel grow. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys on the next video.